Well, son came home from college for the summer, and yeah, looks like he's got a headlight out. So, time to get after it and get that changed. This is a 2012 Traverse, and it's the low beam. Needs changed out, so yeah, here I am trying to figure out the best way to get to that headlight, and definitely doesn't seem to be from under the hood. There's a shroud over everything. The air filter box there is in the way, so thinking the best way to get to this is probably going to be from inside the wheel well. And looks like we just got a couple of screws that need taken out, and hopefully be able to fold that down and be able to reach up in there. So I'll get the wheel turned to the inside so that get a little more access, and try and get those two screws out. And just like about everything else on a 12-year-old car, these are kind of difficult to get out, a little bit of rust on there. But these are Torx screws, and you can see one here, and I think it was a T20. Kind of a handy set of Torx screwdrivers to have. Got several different sizes of those. And now we got to get that top one out. Yeah, these are not easy to get out. Thankfully for you, I can speed up that video a little bit. Got those out, and there's the locations. Yep, and that folds in, and kind of hard to get the camera angled in there, but up in there. That circle you see is where the bulb is. So the headlamps we're using, this is a Napa 1255H11-N. And yeah, it's easier just to walk up to the counter and say, hey, need a headlight for a 2012 Traverse, low beam. And you got to remember when you're working with these, do not touch the glass with your bare hands. And if you're using gloves like these, don't touch your face and then touch it. It's the oil there that's going to have issues on the glass. And you can see the bulb here, and it's a 2-prong, and that just slips into that hole, torques in, and replaces it. So let's get that back in the box. We'll get the old one out, and you can see from my scowl there, it's not terribly easy. I think the passenger side might be easier for a right-handed person. The driver's side, it turns the wrong way. But there, I got that out. Here's a little close-up of how that went. So on up in there, and see if we can reach around. Okay, there it is. Get that new one in there. Gonna be a little better shot of this coming up. Okay, and the light just clips in to where the 2 prongs were. It's just a squeeze to the outside and clip it in. Kind of hard to show that. Now, when you look at how to replace this anywhere else, and they tell you to take all kinds of stuff off and go in through the top, but This definitely seems easier. Okay, here you can see it. And just a twist, and that light comes out. You can see the clip there. There we go. That's all it is. That goes in. The new light there has that red rubber seal. And just goes in. And trying to get it in place properly. A twist. And it's all in there. So now that we got that, probably best to test it before we put those screws back in. And does it work? Moment of truth. And no. Yes, it does work. Okay, good. You didn't watch this far for nothing. Okay, so now all I need to do is get those screws put back in, and we can consider the project done. And they seem to go in a lot easier than they came out. And hopefully I won't have to take those out again. Hopefully this bulb will last the rest of the life of the car. And here's another shot of the bulb we replaced. Thank you for watching. See you next time.